Paul? Yeah. In fraud of creditors? Yes. In fraud of the law? Yeah. hmm With an intent to evade the law. Mhm. Now, just looking at it, there seems to be an obvious intent to evade the law. You're going to use a criminal complaint to have me arraigned, yes, without any law enforcement questioning where I was at on June 16th of 2017, yes, or wanting to know if I emailed the Brendan or the Quilcene School District. Yeah. Now, I actually did email you asking what it was about too. The issuance of the protection order by minute order. Yes. There's definitely the intent to evade the law. When you issue a protection order while somebody's on trial for violating a protection order. Yes. Now, there was this thought, yes, that judges are intending to evade the law. The infraudum legis, yes. Now, for all this about domestic violence and child abuse, my record was expunged on July 24th of 2012 after the not guilty hearing. Are you intending to evade the law because you don't want the respondent to have reasonable notice and an opportunity to be heard? Yes. You don't want the respondent to be able to say, well, I do have proof of service. Right. And then you do want to evade the federal requirements of the VAWA. Now, as a court, this document is intending to evade all the necessary requirements of the state, as well as all the requirements of federal laws. And you did all of that because in your minds, you can do whatever you want. You're intending to evade the law. If I don't get a dissolution of marriage, I can't prove, yes, that there's forgeries on a court order, yes. And when it was given a child support service, to issue a garnishment of my bank account at that time, yes, they themselves have been intending to evade the law, yes. Now, I never got notice of any of these court hearings. And then you decided that, well, it's okay for you to commit financial institution fraud. Now, I'm wanting you to remove your fraud. I want to sue the state of Washington, yes, for what could be hundreds of billions of dollars, Governor, yes, and for each and every employee of the state that is very much misprisioning the fraud, yes, the fraud of child support services, right, the fraud of child protective services, yes, the fraud of kidnapping my sons, yes, and then the fraud of financial institution fraud, yes. Every time I find a garnishment order from the state in any state of the United States, I'm going to sue the individual states, yes, that don't inform, instruct, teach their employees how to verify the actual requirements of law before garnishing bank accounts. Now, for the idiots that call themselves governors in all 50 fucking states right now, I will hold you personally liable for what your employees do in the executive branch.